so that we end this on a high note, there's Bunder Donkeys. Good morning and welcome back. So we are in Touring, and we are today going to head west and then north. So it absolutely looks like a beautiful, beautiful day today. Yesterday, I thought it was warm when I left Copenhagen, and I didn't put on my mid-layer, and I absolutely froze and all that kind of stuff, and I was too lazy to fish out a mid-layer. And so today you can see I didn't put on a mid-layer again, but I have it packed up so it's pretty easy to get. But I'm hoping it's going to be an absolutely beautiful, beautiful day for a ride. So today we're going to do two things. The first one is probably just a quick stop at what I would consider the building blocks of imagination. And then as we go all the way west, I want to visit a couple things that I would almost consider unimaginable. So with that, I think we're packed up. We do need to stop at the office to check out, and from there, let's get going. Oh my God, now I'm freezing again. So I started what I was checking out with at the camp. I started talking to him, and I'm in there with my gear, and and it only says 61 degrees, but it feels warmer. I guess the sun's out. And I'm sitting there sweating, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go. And now I'm sweating a little bit. And now I'm cold with the wind going over me. But anyway, we are gonna get on the road and go see some blocks. So when in Denmark, and you're in Billund, I think it's called, how you say it is Billund, you have to stop at the Lego house. So this is where Lego is headquartered and manufactured. And as of last year, 2021, Lego is the largest toy manufacturer in the world. So this is they call the Lego house. It's kind of their experience. I'm probably not going to go in and do the whole experience, but I'll give you a little bit of insight. So let's go see the building blocks of imagination. Lego has been around since I think it's 1932, and as of 2015, they've created 600 billion individual pieces, which that just means 600 billion opportunities to step on one of them. But it's an incredible story, and those things have fueled the imagination of kids and adults for years, and they're pretty neat. Okay, back on the road, and we are going to head west and hit the coast, and we'll go up and go north from there. So let's get moving. To pass 30,000 miles on the motorcycle. How cool is that? So we're at 29,999. So we're about to tick over, or we just ticked over to 30,000 miles on the motorcycle in the middle of Denmark. And I know there's a lot of people out there that have done way more miles and all that kind of stuff, but it's one of those that putting some miles on the bike and seeing the world, and that's what it's about. So we made it to Blåland, Denmark, and behind me is one of two of the largest bunkers built during World War II. So when World War II broke out in September of 1939, Denmark declared itself neutral. But then 3 months later, Germany declared in December of 1939. Germany then declared that Denmark would be a protectorate of Germany, and so for about the first 3 years, from about 1939, 1940 when Germany declared it, or December 1939, and then beginning 1940 through 1943, the Danish king and the parliament were de facto protectorates of the country for Germany. And then in 1943, Germany actually, invaded is the term, but occupied Denmark until the end of the war. And so from when they started occupying Denmark in 1943 up until the end of the war, they ended up building 200 bunkers up and down the coast of Denmark. This one, Tirpitz number 2, and there's another one just up the hill up there, Tirpitz number 1. They were supposed to have these massive cannons on top of them, one on each side, and same with Tirpitz number 1. However, they were never completed. So by the time that, from the moment that Germany occupied and started building them until the end of the war. It was a very little time frame, and so therefore these never got finished. So when we talk about how big these bunkers are, let's measure it. So the walls are about 2 feet thick with reinforced concrete. Let's figure out how big they are. At the edge, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 times 3 feet, what's that, 3 times 6 is 18, 3 times 6 is 18, 48. So let's call it 50 feet for round numbers. And then that's how big this thing is. So 50 feet front to back. And let's see the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So 3 times 4 is 120. So 120 feet. So we're talking roughly 50 feet by 120 feet. They're big bunkers. And this is one, and it's just the concrete, kind of the borders of it. I don't think they finished it. And then you can see that border, that bunker over there, which would have had the guns on top. So these walls are considerably thicker than ones we were at. So I'm assuming that is probably storage or whatever, the one we kind of measured. But these walls here are probably double, if not probably triple the width. So very, very protected. So when I talk about the unimaginable today, this is what I consider unimaginable. I can't imagine going through war. It's horrific. And I've lived my life in pretty peaceful times, and yet to see this behind me and realize what it was used for, and realize what the people were going through at the time, it was got to be just absolutely unexplainable. I don't know how you describe it. So this is my unimaginable for today. We are on the coast of Denmark, the kind of the southern part of it, not far from the last bunker we were just at. And so here's another bunker from World War II on the beach, looking out west. I guess it's towards the Nordic Sea, North Sea. I think the north, looking out towards the North Sea. However, so that we end this on a high note, there's Bunder Donkeys. They're up and down the coast. Let's go over here. So I think an artist came through and
and put these heads and tails to make these bunker donkeys. I think there's 4 of them. I guess if you're gonna have these donkey things on, these big concrete things on your beach, turn it into an art installation and have people come, like me, come see them. But they're kind of funny. I think I misspoke on the beach. I was calling them bunker donkeys. I think the official term is a bunker mule. I am not a donkey versus a mule expert, but I like my definition better. So I'm gonna still call them bunker donkeys. But I think if you go to Google Maps or Google it, I think it's bunker donkeys, or sorry, bunker mules. So we're gonna start making our way north up the coast, and we're gonna go find our camping spot tonight. So it'll be a nice ride up the coast. So let's go. I don't know if you can see them, but we've been going for the past couple miles, a few miles. These huge tracks. And it's all open land, and we've been seeing signs for the Danish military exercises with tanks. And so it is a huge, massive area for tank training. Military tank training. How cool is that? I saw one tank, but I figured the military didn't want me stopping and taking videos. So I kept on going. Could be some swanky camping tonight. I think we're here. Let's go see if they have space for us. What an incredible find. Look at my view. That's gorgeous. So we're gonna set up camp. And then he said, the guy who's running this place said that there's little shops and restaurants along the water in the town. So we are gonna go do that here shortly. So let me get my tent set up and camp set up and everything done, and we'll go find dinner. Well, in the fading light, I am going to wrap it up here. It's been a great day. Going to Lego and going to see the World War II bunkers and the bunker donkeys. So it's been a really great day. I got to my campsite, as you can see, and it's absolutely stunning behind me. And in the town right over here, I went to a restaurant and never heard of an evening shooting star. And I thought, that alone, you got to order that. Like, how do you not order something that says evening shooting star? So, and it was, and I looked at the prices, and I'm looking at the prices, and I'm still calculating, you know, the exchange rates in my head. And I'm like, okay, that's a little expensive. And I look, and the burger is like, I don't know, like 195 krona, and this thing is not 195. And I'm like, okay, this has got to be something. So I got to try it at least, right? If you're in, you gotta try the food. So out comes this dish. Tangent first. I completely chickened out. I took the camera. I was ready to show it to you guys. And then some people walked in, and I didn't want to be the one there showing, filming my food. So I completely chickened out. But with that, this evening shooting star, it was a piece of bread toasted. On top of that were 3 fillets of fish. Then there was a piece of steamed whitefish. Then there was salmon. Then there was this massive thing of asparagus, and topped with caviar. And I'm like, this is massive. This is incredible. It was amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I loved every bite of it, and I was basically licking it off the plate. It was good. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya.